Hi everyone, we're here in Avalahalli Forest, just north of Bangalore. It's been a really wonderful evening. We've just completed a 5K in the rain. Charu's with us and he's going to be telling us a few things about what he feels about running. So Charu, to start off, what are the three most common things that come into your mind when you run?
Well, the first thought that comes to mind or a feeling is that of exhilaration. Just this, this sense of freedom to be able to get out for a run, especially in a place like this. The second is often I feel very thankful and grateful to be able to do what I'm doing, to be able to run, to be grateful for my work, my family, my fantastic organizations. So that's the second one, this feeling of gratefulness. And the third one is usually towards the latter half of a run, and which is like when the hell is this torture going to get over.
Are there any other sports or exercises that really help you in becoming a better runner?
I used to play tennis and then volleyball and stuff, so I guess having some history in sports helps me now, having done those sports earlier. But they definitely talk a lot about cross-training, the importance of cross-training. Most of what I managed to do is a bit of strength training and stretching, and that really helps.
Is there something particularly you tell yourself when you're finding it hard to finish a run, particularly a long run, after lots of miles and kilometers?
Yeah. So ultra runners talk about this thing called the pain cave. So it's like and it happens usually after you've crossed a certain distance.
Right.
Some days it may not happen, but when it happens, it's like your body just refuses to function.
Right.
And your mind's telling you to stop.
I see.
And what we sort of in ultra running train ourselves to do is to push through the pain cave in the hope that it will get better over time.
I see.
And usually it does. So the feeling I have is, and the thought I sort of play out in my mind is, the sun will shine again. So
I
keep
see.
going.
We were just wondering, if there was one person, dead or alive, that you would love to run with today or into the future, would there be one person in particular?
Well, I love to have company. It's been great, Munib, to be running with you, for example. But I'm also very happy to run alone because it's really times when I'm able to connect with myself. Right. So I usually don't think about who else I could be running with. When there is company, it's great. Otherwise, I'm very, very happy to be running with myself.
Sure. Is there something particular running has taught you that's been really useful for you in part of life in general or your work?
Yeah, well, I mean, I see a lot of parallels. In fact, and ultra running is like life playing out. You have great times, and then you sink into these terrible lows. But like I said, the pain cave, you try and push through, which is what you do in life as well.
Sure.
So I think that, I don't know, it teaches you. I think there's a lot of mental strength it gives you. To be able to deal with life in general as well, not just with running goals and mileages, but also I think that there's a lot of, while it may come across as a very individual pursuit, there's a whole bunch of things that go into making a good race.
Right.
And teamwork is especially important, the support crew, getting a lot of things right, and it's a lot like life, I think.
Sure. And now that we've troubled you so much, for the last question and the most important of them all, after a really long run, what is the one snack that you always cherish having?
So, well, it's different. Each time it's different. You suddenly have the urge to have something, a juicy burger versus whatever it might be, a nice glass of lassi or whatever. But usually the thing that it is my go-to snack after every run is cheese omelette.
I see.
And the number of eggs that go into the omelette keep sort of linearly increasing with the distance. Like if I've done a 30-kilometer run, it would be 3 eggs. If it's 40 kilometers, it's 4 eggs, and so on. It keeps adding up.
Great. So for all the ultra runners out there, eat more eggs. Thank you for your time, Charu, and best of luck for this Saturday.